My name is Coach Wambui and I am an international certified life coach. I work as an agent of change helping adult children of alcoholics, popularly known as ACOAs, to navigate adulthood with ease and optimism across the world. These are people who desire to recover from the effects of growing up in an alcoholic family. They are adults who are raised by parents or caregivers who are addicted or dependent on alcohol. They are adults who grew up in homes where there was misuse of alcohol. Both parents or caregivers may be alcoholic, or one parent may be alcoholic and the other parent may be a codependent, busy dealing with the alcoholic and unable to focus on the needs of the children. You don't get a childhood when you grow up in an alcoholic home. A child who is raised by an alcoholic parent or caregiver is never a priority. They don't have the positive example and guidance they need in order to learn how to take care of themselves, how to build healthy relationships, and how to get emotional start in life. Growing up as a child of an alcoholic is frequently growing up in a war zone. These children often develop the adult child syndrome, which is majorly characterized by the inability to navigate adult decisions and relationships due to the long-term impact of childhood trauma. If you grew up in a home with a parent who misused alcohol, you're probably familiar with the feeling of never knowing what to expect from one day to the next. When one or both parents struggle with addiction, the home environment is predictably unpredictable. Many adult children of alcoholics develop similar characteristics and personality traits. If you are an ACOA, you're very likely to experience these traits in your adulthood. You are likely to be an alcoholic, to marry an alcoholic, or both. You're also likely to have impulsive behavior where you make decisions without thinking through the consequences. And so most of the times, you're fixing the problems that results or covering the consequences. You also experience the fear of abandonment. So you cling on people, places, and things for a long time. You also experience codependency issues where you're completely preoccupied with someone else's problem, and this could be a toxic boyfriend, a toxic husband, a toxic workplace, or even your alcoholic parent, that you fail to take care of yourself, and the preoccupation makes you feel needed and you feel like this is your purpose in life. You also experience a lot of shame and guilt. You also experience hypervigilance and hypersensitivity where you're very alert and aware of the behaviors of those around you. You tend to isolate where you feel that you're different from everyone around you, and in fact you believe that you can't function with other people, and as a result you feel that you should be given a special treatment for this dysfunctional behavior, which makes it difficult for you to maintain positive relationships. You also experience difficulty in your romantic relationships, where most of the times you experience ups and downs in these relationships. You overstay in damaging relationships for too long and you take them too seriously. You have the inability to engage with others positively. You also have approval-seeking behaviors where you're not content, you don't believe you are enough, and you have low self-esteem issues. You also have people-pleasing behaviors where you prioritize the needs and opinions of others and have a difficult time taking criticism of any kind. You also develop to be either super responsible or super irresponsible depending on the role you took in the alcoholic family. These are just but a few traits which manifest in adulthood of adult children of alcoholics as a result of childhood trauma. Just like any other adult child of an alcoholic, adulthood was a land of confusion for me. Having been on the run for a very long time from the chaos in my life, I realized that I could run no more. I wanted answers of my identity, answers of why I was unable to maintain my romantic relationships, answers of why my friendships were not working out, answers of why I was in loneliness and in isolation, answers of why I was stuck, and answers to everything. I faced life head on and started working on myself intentionally all round, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially. It took me several years of putting in the work and a couple more to reprogram my brain and to heal. Eventually, I overcame. In the quest of putting an end to alcoholism and all the effects that come along with it, I started reaching out to adults from alcoholic families and helping them to rebuild their identity. My self-discovery led me to Destiny Life Coaching, where I wanted to gain clarity of my life. I enrolled for a life coaching course, and I must say that that was my turning point in life. A few sessions in, I discovered my life purpose. Additionally, I acquired a breadth of knowledge about the coaching career. My biggest struggle was fear. Fear of people's reception, fear of being judged, and fear of speaking out. My biggest breakthrough was discovering my purpose in life. I now work to help adult children of alcoholics rediscover who they are in order to maximize their human capacity to lead impactful lives. If you are an adult child of an alcoholic, I am here to tell you that you are normal and you hold the pen to writing your story, and that life is not a monster, and that life is indeed beautiful. You are one decision away from creating the life of your dreams. Stop running and get help now. The earlier you do it, the better. Remember, there are two options. Either you keep running and end up passing your issues to your next generation, or you get help and start creating the life you want. The choice is yours. I did it, you can do it too, and you deserve it. My first coaching session is free, and to book a one-on-one coaching session with me, click on the link below. Also follow me across all social media platforms, Coach Wambui at Margaret Wambui, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Coach Wambui.